Hey guys, Deb here. Sorry about the light in the background. Hopefully you can still see what's going on. I'm sure you can hear me just fine. I've just gone out on a Saturday morning and done my groceries. I've spent $80 exactly today, and I wanted to show you how far I stretched my dollar and how it's all stays in alignment with what we're doing for Nothing Naughty, No Nasties November. And sorry about the cat meowing in the background too. That's Carlos, and he's going to talk the whole way through the presentation. The first thing I bought, which cost me $13, was a brand new stick mixer because my blender died and I cannot live without smoothies, or to make my own energy bars, I need to mix the ingredients for that as well. So this was necessary purchase. That out of the way. Oh, there's also a birthday card for one of my friends in there. That took up a lot of the money. So let's say that for maybe 50 bucks. And that's 20. I'm not very good at maths early in the morning, am I? So let's say $60. How far you can stretch $60 on a weekend. And I also get the chance to talk about some of the packaged food items that I won't be living without and why. Unsweetened almond milk. There is a little bit of tapioca starch in it, but there aren't any numbers and there isn't any sugar. Being vegan and making smoothies and being dependent on those as one of my sources of nutrition, this is one of the things that I'm prepared to have. Also with my coffee, when I get it from from a cafe, I get that with soy milk at least 50% of the time, otherwise I get a long black. I figured the extra protein and carbohydrates makes it not such a bad thing. Cool, so the almond milk, number one. I just went to the local, so this is the stuff from Coles. Pink Lady apples on special, $2.50 a kilo. 2 bags of frozen blueberries, 100% natural, no added sugar, no added preservatives, go amazingly in smoothies or even as a dessert on their own. I might put those directly into the freezer. Now, I was talking about the hummus that I would be buying from the supermarket because I need it to live. Really, actually, totally difficult, way harder than I ever expected to find a hummus or a dip that doesn't have any sodium benzoate in it, which is preservative 202 or preservative 211. Those things are pretty nasty, and with the No Nasties November, we really want to stay away from them. So it's actually the Coles brand, which is on sale 2 for $6, or the light ones are 2 for $4, that don't have the benzoates in them. They do have xanthan gum, but that's as bad as it gets. Citric acid and xanthan gum, and I'm really, really impressed with it. No artificial flavors and colors, and there's also no nasty number preservatives. So 2 for $6, really happy with that score. And in the fridge it goes. Another thing I bought as one of my protein sources was the tempeh, and I've chosen tasty tempeh because if you don't get the tasty kind, it's a little bit like, It's got a bit of soy sauce, which has got a higher salt and wheat content than I'd like to be including in my diet at the moment. Apart from that though, it's non-genetically modified certified organic soybean with culture to make tempeh, and I just slice it up and add it to stir-fried capsicum and snow peas, and it's a really easy dinner. So that goes in the fridge as well. So that's everything I bought. Oh no, the other packaged food that I can't live without, coconut water. So when I go for a long hard run or do a long hard training session, sometimes I get quite dizzy and get headaches because my electrolytes aren't in balance. Being born with one arm, I sweat up to 20% more than the average person. I lose a lot of my electrolytes through sweat, and I need to replace that with something. This coconut water is from approximately 1 green coconut, and there's nothing added to it, no concentrates, no preservatives. I don't love the fact that I'm buying something from packaging, but you can imagine what a pain in the ass it is to chop open a natural, fresh, young coconut with one hand. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can do it. I have, and I'm sure I will again. Just right now, I don't have time. I need to open the fridge, grab something, slam it down, and get back out the door. So that is the other thing in a package that I bought. The rest of it, though, from my local organic producers market, is an amazing value haul for $30, this is what I've come home with. Fresh bunch of kale, really good in smoothies, add it to my stir fries, whatever. Packs a massive nutrient punch, really high in antioxidants as well as iron and other vitamins and essential minerals that you normally struggle to get in such high quantities in a vegan diet. So loving the kale. Snow peas, small quantity, good in stir fry, also good with my hummus. 3 punnets of locally homegrown strawberries for a tenner. And I will eat pretty much a punnet of those every day. Random cat visiting the video. Seedless grapes, these are going to go straight into the freezer. I add 3 or 4 of those to a smoothie. It adds tons of sweetness and just balances flavors really well. So I use them sparingly because they are really high in sugar, but they're really tasty. I got 3 avocados for my salads for $5. 1 ripe one, 2 unripe, and I'll sit the unripe ones in the fruit bowl with the nasties and the ripe ones ready to go. And again, 2 punnets. Carlos, can you get out of the way, buddy? Down on the floor, please. 2 punnets of grape tomatoes for a $5. Again, locally homegrown and produced. So I'm not buying things that have been frozen. I'm buying things fresh season when I go to my local growers market. Really good value. I did check against the prices in the supermarket. The grapes were cheaper, the tomatoes were cheaper, and the strawberries were definitely cheaper. And I'm supporting local business, so I'm very, very happy about that as well. Hopefully that inspires you and gives you a couple of ideas for things that you can be doing or adding to your diet to get extra nutrient value during your No Nasties November challenge. And yeah, hopefully we start some good conversation. We get some comments going on that webpage. Look forward to catching up with you soon. See ya.